Are you doing this on your phone or are you doing it on your laptop? I'm doing it on my phone.
Yeah. Well, I've got to do it on the PC because I'm recording and that. All right, who have we got in here? We got 40 people. Has there been 40 reviews written? Oh, do we know about that? But
I had some people messaging saying they did reviews, but they're like
I think people's didn't get published. Whatever. Wolf show cock or chargeback. All right. Anyway, welcome guys. This is
everyone.
Yeah, if this is really key, then we might do this more often, but. I'm not going to do it like every week or some shit like that, but maybe we can just do it on special occasions, or maybe like once a month or something like that, if you'll behave yourselves. Yeah. White boy Rick keeps DMing me, keeps asking if you've got any spare change. Nah, he keeps messaging me, that fucking weird cunt.
Oh, I was going to ask you earlier, like, do you like when you're on like a healthier diet, and this is for everyone else in the chat as well, if any of you fucking eat healthily, do you find that your shits are like really bad, even though the stuff you're eating, like high protein and shit, and like good quality veg and shit is way worse? Because like I feel like when I eat shit, my shits are actually better.
I kind of know, but like maybe it's because you're eating something that, like, what's something that you've been eating a lot, like maybe some type of like carb, or like, like a lot of greens aren't actually good. Mate, what the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking? Mate, you're not even high and you're sending me off down a fucking rabbit hole. Mate, there's going to be people that are going to join the Discord. There's going to be future people that haven't joined the Discord yet. They're going to watch this and they're going to charge back straight away, and
they'll fucking love it.
Oh, really? All right. Sorry to answer.
Just a lot of chicken and protein. There you go. That's what I've been eating a lot of recently. So maybe it's a bit of that. Maybe I need to eat more apples or some shit.
Yeah, maybe try adding some fiber or something. Oh, great combo. All right, guys. Yeah, so all right, we've got 43 people in here now. Let me just have a quick scan through here, who's in here, and then we'll actually start.
That fucking chicken and cow question again.
All right.
Psyllium husk. I've heard of that. That's good.
Oh yeah, that's psyllium husk. I used to take it and it used to make my ass unreal, but then it like stopped working. It's pretty.
Made my ass unreal.
Yeah, it was unreal for a while, and then it stopped. Fucked any Thai recently, bitches.
Yeah, I'm going out with one, mate. So yes.
All right. I need to fucking concentrate. All right. No. Serious. We're gonna do some serious questions now. All right, go on. Let's drop some away. I'm actually looking at the chat now.
Yeah, I'm going out.
Go on, lads. Someone give a fucking.
Oh, it's quite a lot of people. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Camera on, Sexman. We're way too nervous.
People are typing.
Spare some change. Classic from Rick.
Don't do ads, push on organic. Yeah, that's
Alright, I think because this is spinning me out too much, we'll just read one question. I'm going to close the chat and then we'll open it back up again.
How do you deal
no
with
one's asking anything.
Reviews?
Everyone.
That's a good one. Well, this is a good one. How do you deal with negative Trustpilot reviews? So this is something we've had to fucking deal with before. And like what we did was we spoke with our customer service manager and we'd come up with like an incentive for people to leave like honest reviews, like not telling them to leave like positive reviews because you can't really tell them what to write, but giving them like a 15 or 20% off their next order or something, like if they give a review. And that was done like on Gorgeous, like our customer service manager would like just reach out to customers who had like spoken to them before, and then they would make them like write good reviews for us.
It's the people
just to try
as well.
And like drive up the 5-star one.
It's the people as well. So I think a lot of you aren't at the stage yet, but like Gorgeous is like a customer service app that you used for like I'm really nervous now. Oh fuck! I'm gonna lose what I was saying. Remind me.
That was alright. It was good.
Yeah, I know it was good. It was gonna be good. Remind me. Right. Oh fuck's sake! Man, I'm too.
We were talking about Gorgeous, the customer service, like software.
Oh yeah, so Gorgeous is like no. Gorgeous is customer service like software. Yeah, so you put like all your VAs and stuff on it. But like if your agent started asking every single person that contacts on Gorgeous about like writing a Trustpilot review, you might get loads of bad ones. So like a tip is, I think when people like chat with your agents and they finish the chat, I guess this is if you're doing live chat or like, I don't know, maybe over email as well. Yeah. The people that leave positive feedback, sometimes if you do a live chat and someone's like, and it asks at the end, how were you satisfied with the agent? If anyone that rates like yes they're happy with the agent and rates them like 5-star, you ask those people because they've clearly had like somewhat of a positive experience. But like if you're sending it to everyone and a lot of people with like 1-star 2-star and shit like that, then they're gonna write shit reviews because you're like, oh, you hated our service, I'll go and check out our Trustpilot. Like you're just literally asking for it. But like Trustpilot is like, when you're drop shipping, it is really, really hard to keep like a really good one. But like you just kind of need to like work out with your customer service manager when you get one, like you kind of need to give them an offer that's worth accepting, because I think we were giving people like 10% off your next order, and there was hardly anyone was accepting it and doing it and writing positive ones. So then we literally had to test like 20%, 30%, and still not that many people did. But now a few more, so like the rating's like a bit better now, but that's the problem with like Trustpilot is everyone, whenever they like get a product, most people, they don't leave like a good review because they're like, oh, I'm happy with my product now, I don't feel like leaving a review. It's only the fucking negative Karens that are like, oh, fuck this product's fucking shit and I hate it. So it's kind of hard, but you have to try and incentivize them in some way with another enticing offer to make them like leave you a good review. But like Trustpilot things are pretty key because like if you look on your ads, like if you're at high scale, like you'll see a lot of people commenting like, don't buy it, look at that Trustpilot. So it can be quite like annoying sometimes, but it's not like detrimental for your fucking business. It's not like the biggest deal. I literally just saw someone put in Apple have a 1.9 rating on Trustpilot. So it doesn't matter too much. One thing as well, I know someone probably asked about as well, like, can you buy reviews? You can buy, like, we allegedly may have tried that in the past, allegedly, but allegedly we received like a load of like complaints and threats from Trustpilot saying that like don't do that basically, and like the reviews got deleted. Like allegedly, potentially somewhere on the internet you might be able to buy like better quality ones, but I don't even really think it's worth it, and they were quite expensive and it took up time and just I just think it's not that necessary. But all right, we've been on this question for a while.
I saw someone someone else said, where was it? Bear with. How did you find the products that you're currently running at high scale? It's got a lot of reacts to it. Like the main store that we have together was original. I think we spoke about this in the podcast. I think I mentioned it in my documenting the journey video. It was like we were testing. We had like a big sheet of products, and then we tested one out in a certain.
Before, do you remember like before this one started, like it was in the period when like I just started making loads of money, and I was like, Toby, and he went back home and I was like, you need to find a product, and he was testing like loads and loads of different products, had like no money, and I had like I made a massive product research sheet like a few months before that, before I found the product that like started making me loads of money for the first time, like my first winner. And there was literally the first product I tested from that list was what made me the money. So then I had this list full of other things, and I went through there and I found this other like product that was on there that I would have tested like second, and I sent it to him, and then basically we launched it. And it did all right, but then carry on, Toby.
Yeah, that one was all right, but like the AOV on it was fucking shit, so we couldn't really like skip, because it was literally, we were selling it for like fuck all really. So then like we knew that there was like a lot of potential within the niche. So then we were just looking around on PP ads one evening, and then I just saw there was like another product that was going viral at the time within the same niche that had like a way higher AOV. And like loads of viral content on the TikTok and like Instagram and shit. So it was like ticking all of the criteria. The keyword search was like going mad on it as well, like at that time, like the trends. So then we tested that one out, and then that instantly was doing fucking sick. And then we just scaled that one up from there. But then like we've spoken about in other videos, like then that product, because we didn't really know what we were doing, we were just like living off fucking ripped creatives at the time. Then those started to fucking die out, or we had to like take them down because we were getting complaints. And then we had to fucking rebuild, and we were doing shit for ages. But then we like went through all these courses, learned all this shit, and then we're able to like scale it up and like to like a ridiculous like level now, where it's like the biggest store we've ever had.
I think a lot of people are asking this because they're wondering like, because they're like, oh, I don't know which platform to use or whatever. But like, yeah, so, and the one I found before that
was just PP ads. I know everyone's like, oh, PP ads is fucking shit and stuff, but like sometimes there is good shit on there. You just have to be like resilient.
Wait, really. I've got something great to say. Oh shit, it's going now, but nah. Oh fuck, yeah, help me out. What was I gonna say? I didn't even say it. I found the first one on PP, and then like you found the second one on PP also. Those are like the two big brands we have, and then like the run-up stores that we did last Q4, we found them on that like YouTube product research, like AC Hampton shit that I was talking about. And then like, so those type of products you can easily find like that. But like we've seen loads of products now that like we just don't really do product research anymore. And this is quite important. Like we don't look, I haven't been on PP in like forever and shit, but there's definitely still stuff on there. But like, this is really important. Like you think that, oh, you hate doing product research and product research is shit. Yeah, product research when you're like when you're actively looking for stuff all the time is like the worst. It's the most boring shit ever, and it's kind of a shame because it's like a lot of people will only ever do product research before they give up, and you don't get to experience all of like the actual fun shit of drop shipping, like making creatives and making a team. And that's when shit actually gets fun. It's not just stress and shit all the time, but like you just have to keep testing shit and keep looking. And like a really good thing here as well is like you only ever really need one winning product for the like in your life for like some of you, and like we're kind of like that, and like there'll be a lot of you in here that are like that, because like you don't need to find like 50 winning products, and that's really what we focus on as well. And that's why we're different from a lot of other people, is because like we've done some of those like trending run-up stores, but we just did that in Q4 because like we knew that like we could just run products like and be sure they were going to work, because we just knew we could like be better than everyone basically and outcompete them. So but like before that, we were looking for brands that weren't just quick run-up products. Like we were always like obsessed with like making it work for the long term. And I think that was always the mindset of like all these shitty drop shippers and stuff on YouTube, is like seeing the whole thing as drop shipping. But we've always seen it as like we wanted to go into branding, and drop shipping was just like the vehicle to go into that. And like that's why drop shipping is so good, because like you can have no money, find a winning product, start making loads of fucking money, take loads of money out, actually live a sick lifestyle, and get this winning product. You the whole time you're testing it, you're learning and you're understanding creatives. You're gonna even if you're selling some random like beauty product or something, you learn so much about it, and you just become obsessed with it, and you learn everything about it, and then you love selling the product, and then you're so good at selling it that like there'll be other random like old rich cunts and stuff that will try and start brands, but you'll outcompete them because like you had to build it up from the start, so you understand everything. And like so that's kind of like it's kind of a curse when you start like brands actually with like loads of money sometimes, because like you're not creative and stuff with the money. But so I think I got really sidetracked, but what I was saying basically is like, just if you're testing products and you haven't found like your first big winner yet, then just keep going, because like you literally, once you find one, that might be the last time you ever really have to do product research again. Because like you can literally retire after one winning product if you do it properly. Even a trend product, potentially, like it will completely change your life. And then as well, like you can do product, like we, I guess, still somewhat do product research, but it's like not active, like we're not actively looking and going on PP and shit. We just randomly see stuff on Instagram when we go on our phone, or like something like, or like Facebook feed,
and we'll be like, oh, we can fucking do that, we can dominate that.
But yes, so yeah, sorry, moral of the story was that just keep testing shit, and you only need to find one, and it will literally completely change your life. Like it's like both of us, like by far the most money we've made, like pretty much all of the money we have just comes from like our first winning products we ever got, and then like we made little bits of change, or decent bits have changed like along the way on other stores and like now with the Discord stuff, but like literally these products that we just found sat on PP ads scrolling through like literally changed our life. I don't know, I hope this is like inspirational for you guys. Like we found these winning products and just like we worked so fucking hard on them and just learned everything about them. And like what is 1 year, 1.5 years of hard work really, because that's what it's been like basically a year and a half since we found like these products. And like we could retire right now and never work again for the rest of our life. So like when you're tired and shit and you're thinking, oh, you want to give up on product research, it's like it's not that hard. Like I understand this shit is hard, but in hindsight when I look back to it, I'm like, none of it was that hard, because even if it was really hard, we're only doing it for, well, I guess we've been doing this now for like 2.5 years. But 2.5 years for where if we wanted to, we could retire for the rest of our lives. What is 2.5 years, even if it's really hard? Like everyone in here is like young. Everyone in here, I don't think there's no one in here that's like 50 or anything. Or even if you are, it's like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, just dedicate your life seriously. Like you've got to be pretty no life for a while. Like don't go outside, don't go to the gym, don't meet girls, don't talk to girls, don't do loads of shit, don't meet all your friends. Just like fucking work for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and you can retire for the rest of your life, and then you can go do whatever you fucking want. Like I just, if you really understand that, then like, yeah, it's not that hard in hindsight, because it's not like you started some crazy tech business that took like 15 years to start and like you were constantly like, it's not a lot of time. Okay, it's hard, but it's in such a like concentrated amount of time. It's like getting a fucking tattoo or something. Not that I've got any, but like it's like a temporary pain, and then you get the result at the end of it, and then you don't have to deal with that again. Whereas like, that's kind of a bad analogy, but I think you guys know what I'm saying. I think I went on about this for fucking ages.
Yeah, no, I think that was fucking good. That was fucking great, mate.
Oh, cheers. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm saying right now, but yeah, I hope that was good.
I've got someone else here, New York, saying, is it cool to use imported AliExpress reviews from looks, or the names are looking sus? Now, don't import from AliExpress, just like take from fucking like the pictures from fucking Amazon or whatever for the reviews of your product. You don't need to import or anything, just use looks.
Yeah, because normally those import ones are awful. Yeah, literally just looks, or even like
Ukrainian names or some shit. Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, to be fair, we haven't done this in ages, but what we did do is like, because on looks, like only like 10 or 15 of them show, or you can show only like 6. So okay, you don't get to use fucking AI for this, you lazy cunts. But like, just go onto Amazon, yeah, save like 10 pictures, and then just like copy 10 reviews and just write them yourself, and it will take like 30 minutes. But you only need to write like 10 reviews, and then
if you want to have like the ones of hundreds, then you can upload a CSV file.
Yeah,
and it literally gives you that option on looks where you just like write in like 10 or 20 different reviews yourself, and then you can just like copy and paste like hundreds of them, and then you can import it, and then it looks like you've got like hundreds of reviews, thousands of reviews on your product. So it just makes it look way more credible.
I think I have like that old sheet that we made that just has like random generic reviews on it, so I could put that in the Discord at some point, like tomorrow or something.
Yeah, literally stuff just like, I love this so much. Like, it doesn't need to be really
because no one's reading far down like that, and if they're searching,
no, they just look at picture ones. They're not going to like fucking care. Like,
If you do like 12 picture ones, that's like 2 scrolls where they have to press show more, or they have to press show more once. So like, it's really unlikely people are going to go below that. But we're answering everything in like extreme depth. Is that good?
I'm still up here and it says there's 80 new messages. Fucking hell.
Oh, fuck it out. Well, just they need to learn to fucking wait.
Just be fucking patient.
Just read the white boy Rick is asking to speak. Should we let him on for a minute?
Yeah, all right.
Or do we leave it towards the end? So, because otherwise you might fuck up the whole thing.
Should we do White Boy Rick as a fucking demo, and then if he fucks it up, then everyone can blame him, and then we know never to let anyone in it.
Alright. We'll invite him to speak, but we might have to. I'm getting ready to fucking kick it. White Boy Rick! How's it going?
you hear me?
Nah, this is like a
What
fucking.
the fuck? That was scary.
No, it was like he's doing our fucking intro. Rick,
Yeah.
you alright?
You got me. You're right, mate.
You
got me?
All right, Rick, tell us. First of all, tell us a bit about yourself, Rick. So, yeah, tell us a bit about yourself.
Rick, how about this? Rick, how did you hear about us in the first place?
Yeah.
This was Tommy. You know Tommy? My little boy Tommy?
Tommy Wandrum.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
basically, he put me onto you guys, and then he was like, "Yeah, these guys are legit."
Shout out Tommy.
So
how do you know
I
Tommy?
literally joined the same day.
Yeah, respect for taking that action, and now you've actually started making some fucking cash, right?
Yeah. Is this like a client testimonial? Because this course is fucking shit.
Yeah,
No,
it sounded
no.
like it looked like it was really fucking set up.
Yeah, we paid Rick to say this. Now, Rick, give us a fucking good review, right? Tell us.
I'll do a Trustpilot
No.
review.
Okay, don't. You don't have to say it like talking about us. Just tell about like your story of like. Just for some
it's
inspo.
fine. Yeah,
for some
okay.
inspo.
So,
No,
look,
I'm-
basically,
you
I
don't have
just-
to. You don't
yeah,
have to suck us up. Oh, wait. All right. I'm gonna. You just talk about your story, like how you started in dropshipping, and then like where you are now, and just like. And because I think people like hearing about people's stories because it gives them kind of like data points where they can be like, oh, and they can see that someone else at one stage was like just selling Fent on the corner, like you, Rick.
Relate.
Yeah, but I still do that. No, but I actually started like probably 2 years ago, probably the same time as you guys. But what I did differently was I joined some shitty fucking course in Australia because there's pretty much only one guy
Davey
in
Fogg?
Australia.
Or who? Who was it?
What?
Name and shame them.
Matt Lepre.
Matt Lepre.
Matt
I
Lepre.
didn't
We
know
don't
that.
know Davey Fogg, but he's good.
Yeah, Davey Fogg's good, but he only does like the $1 million mentoring or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
But essentially I did that, which was actually really good for like the basics, right? Like shit that you could do on YouTube, it was just like compartmentalized, is that a word?
Yeah. They just
like,
put
a
together
course,
like the free
right?
content. What was it?
So
The
instead
mentorship.
of, and it's all just interest. It's like you just search endlessly on AliExpress for fucking products. You test with interest. You have an engagement campaign. You have a conversions campaign, which has like minimum of 10 to 15 different interests, and you're using $5 for each of the interests, whatever.
This is cringe. Wait, do you
Yeah.
was the engagement campaign to test creatives?
Well, the thing was, they only tested with one creative. Like, it was never more than one creative. So it was like they would send you to this shitty fucking like video editor that they would have. They would pull the videos of fucking AliExpress,
Yeah.
and then from that they would make your ad. And like they were so shit. Like I looked back on them. I saw some of them the other day, and I was just like, how the fuck did this even get one conversion?
Yeah.
So what that say is like after 3 days, you have to run it for 3 days.
It's crazy
Like
hearing about what other people do.
It's
I forget
It's
how
just
shit
fucking nuts.
everything else is. That's also the thing as well, guys. Like, your competition, like, you think that, like, oh, there's a lot of people that follow Luke Belmar, there's a lot of people that like dropshipping. Yeah, but everyone's shit. Like, I think you guys that are already in the Discord, I mean, I don't have to sell it to you, you're already in here, but, like, you're literally getting access to, like, the best information. So it's like, and okay, there's a lot of other people in, but there's only 150 people in here. And, like, think about in these other Discords, that's where all the other kids are. They're still testing with interests and stuff like that. Like, they're just fucked. So when you test stuff, like, you can outcompete people so easy. But sorry, carry on, white boy Rick.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And yeah, I don't know. From there, I just kind of kept doing it. But so what I was still working my wage year at that time too. So I'd have to save up money for each of the tests. Like I was
And you
very
were working at a
cautious the
TV
whole time
place?
I did this. Yeah. So I was a production manager basically.
But you've had sex before and you've got a girlfriend. How do you manage that if you didn't have any money?
Impressive.
I don't know.
Impressive, Rick.
I don't know. You could ask Toby. Toby's the man. He's the more recent one. Mine's fucking so old.
I don't know. I fucking pulled it off, mate.
She's an old hag, is she?
Yeah.
Have you had sex yet?
No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting until we get married in November. That's why I had to rush it.
Oh, fair
As soon as
play.
I started making money, I bought the engagement ring. And then it was just kind of to rush the process because fucking you wouldn't understand. The balls are so fucking heavy.
Oh, I see. Oh, because you just need to blow that fucking load.
Yeah, you've not been following the fucking wanking guide, have you?
Yeah, I fucking respect. Well,
I've just been edging myself for the past 5 weeks.
All of the success rate of all the people that do no nut in the Discord, that's Cheech and White Boy Rick. So it's about 50% conversion rate, which is probably better than nut. So, but we need a bigger data size. We're really fucking going off topic here. Wait, carry on. You were doing the TV job. And you were doing Discord.
So I'd have to save. So I'll do sales as well, like for the job. So I'll save the commissions for that, and then every time I save commissions for that, I'll test something. And I would only test like maybe once every 2 months, and then I would just be like, bro, this is fucking so shit.
How much were you spending per test?
Not working. And it wasn't like a rapid test. Like nothing was ever like a rapid test, right?
Yeah.
And then eventually got onto like PPNs. And then when I got onto that, like that was when I found my first winning product. So the first winning product, I was literally running like 3 rip creatives, didn't edit them at all, just on TikTok, like straight on TikTok. And that was when I first made money. And then it died off after like a week. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I had to stop it because I didn't know what I was doing. And like no one could actually guide me on what I was doing. And then waited another like 3 months, I reckon, maybe 4. Saved up more money again, tested another product, made more money again. And that was when I hit my first like 1K day. And I was just like, I was sitting in the kitchen and I was literally just like, what the fuck? I'm like, I can make $1,000.
Yeah.
From doing fucking like nothing, literally just from my phone or like, you know, like there is work behind it, obviously. And then the product after that, like I ran out of funds basically, so I was like a month behind on rent, bills, everything, and I was trying to parachute this product and to like keep it alive, whatever. Didn't work, so I just had to say, all right, I'm just going to get all the payouts, fulfill the orders, and then just stop because I need to pay for all this shit.
Give up is a good idea.
Yeah, so that's why I just give up all the time because honestly, it's just fucking not worth it. Like honestly, if anyone is like, obviously all the guys that listen to this, you should probably just give up.
Yeah.
At this point.
If it's stressful, what's the fucking point?
Yeah, like it actually isn't worth it. So anyway, the next time I did it, I saved up probably like 8K, right?
Yeah.
That's AUD Wolf, so I don't know, maybe it's like 5K USD for you, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I had that as like a parachute fund because I knew by now that like every product that I was picking, it's a winning product. And however I'm going to lay out my pages, it's going to be like a, you know, the landing page is going to be decent enough, the price point is going to be decent enough, whatever. And then that was the current, like, I don't know if I can really call it a brand yet, right? But like it's the current product that I'm still running like 8 months later. It's been like a slug, but it took, I reckon, at least 2 months for me to really work out how to make it super profitable. And that was during like Q4 as well. So obviously that was like really, really, really profitable. And so I was getting 6 to 8 ROAS like daily during November. And that's just when I made, honestly, I made probably like 100K, if not more, on like a lowish budget.
Yeah.
And that was still running interest though. Like that wasn't doing anything you guys, like what you guys have taught me now, and it wasn't with any of the information they had now.
Imagine next Q4 how much you're going to be able to do now, like with the broad campaigns and like the whole creative funnel. You're going to be able to do like 100K days and shit, potentially.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's exciting, but it's also just like now I can just work on shit in the background. Like I can just, there's stuff I can do, and obviously there's systems that you guys have in place and recommendations and shit like that that have helped heaps. Oh, I'm fucking glazing. Oh, no, I'm gonna stop talking.
I like it.
Gay as fuck.
One thing I was gonna say that probably a lot of people find useful as well, like, because I know people ask this, like, When you were working like full time, like when did you fit in ecom work, or were you doing? Was it like a normal 9 to 5? Were you just going in for like weird days because it was like TV stuff?
No, so mine was super full on, right? So like I would work if I was in the office. It would be I would go in early because I wanted to finish early so I could get home and work. So I would usually, if I was in the office, it would be like 7 till 3 or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
And then, it's like 2 hours of driving per day, in and out. Depressed as fuck because I'd go into an office, but when I was in the office, I could actually do work on my laptop anyway. Like, I didn't have to actually do much work. I was a pretty shit fucking employee.
Yeah.
But I would travel a lot too because obviously you do a lot of on-set producing. And so when I would do that, it was just a fucking nightmare. Like, I couldn't be on top. I couldn't get creatives out. I couldn't do anything. So I think it's probably been about a month now since I actually fully quit my job, and like that was pretty, like it's a pretty fucking weird moment, right? To be fucking self-employed. Like when you're in Australia, you have to set up a whole fucking business, you have to set up payroll, you have to set up all this shit, and it's like, it's like one clicking moment. You're like, holy shit! Like you're on your own. You're on your own. Like now, it's up to you to be able to do the output. And like I fucking chat so much shit in these chats, and it's funny as fuck. Like I honestly have the best time. I laugh
you're now basically
so
unemployed.
much every time.
That's kind of what it feels. That's what it kind of feels like when it really doesn't feel like you're working, does it? Like I literally don't think that we work ever. Like we just do shit that we want to do because you just enjoy it, and it's just like. But it just feels like you don't have a job. Like literally, even we're working hard and sometimes you're tired and shit. You're just like, it's just so fun and just easy, and you enjoy it because you're getting so much out of it.
You're not looking at the clock at all. It's not like you're like, I did like a 10-hour stint today. It's just like you're working, like you enjoy it, you feel fulfilled, and then by the end of the day, you're like, what the fuck? It's the end of the day already. But it just goes by so quick.
Yeah.
Nah. So that's one of the things that's like my main points of like when I stop working is like, oh fuck, I'm hungry, I forgot to eat. Like those are my points. It's not like I'm never being like, I'm a fucking fat cunt. It's funny it's just so funny because that's like my stopping points. But like tonight, it was like I worked till fucking 10 o'clock because I just didn't realize the time because I'm just in the process of getting ready to launch a new product. And like the fucking landing page is, I'm gonna come to it, obviously. It's like the best fucking landing page I've ever done, and I'm gonna cream in my pants just thinking about it.
That's like people get scared by that, I think, when they hear about like all the work and shit. But it's like, but we kind of enjoy the work, so like you'll understand when you guys get to this level. But it's like it's not like you're working. You're like, I fucking hate you. You associate work as like kind of like such a bad word. I was gonna ask something else about. Didn't you say had you made like way over 100K before you left your job? So you had a lot before.
Yes, 100%.
Why did you leave it so late? Oh, because I guess you have a girlfriend and shit. Do you have like you paying rent and stuff? I guess, right?
Yes, there's a lot of the expenses side of things were pretty high for me. Like I wasn't living very frugal like a lot of people do. Like when they're trying to make this work, like they're fucking, they're not going out or whatever. Yeah. They're fucking, they're doing all this shit. For me, it was just like I need to be able to live normally because the only way I can actually work, I can't feel like a fucking, I don't know, I just can't feel like a fucking retard and not be able to do stuff that I want to do. Like I have to be able to do stuff I want to do. Like fucking Muay Thai was like fucking $50 a week, which doesn't seem like much like now, but it was something that I had to do. And it's $200 a month, which is fucking heaps when you're only getting paid like fucking, I don't know, like 4K maybe a month. Like that was on a good month.
That's one of the only things that like you should be paying for. Like it, like when you are in that period of not doing a lot of shit though, like I'd say like don't cut out like gym or some form of exercise because that's where like 90% of your like happiness and shit comes from, to be honest. So like I wouldn't completely stop going to the gym and shit like that if you're like mad monk mode. Like you should still, that's the only other thing you should be doing. But yeah, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, I think that was one of the main things for me, but it's always just been like injury or something that stopped me from doing it. And but yeah, I mean, and everyone always asks me now, and I think this is probably something that a lot of people can relate to when they start making money or whatever, like the people around them, that they go, oh, what do you do? How do I get into it? Oh, what course did you do? How the fuck do I like do whatever you're doing? I'm like, bro, and I used to say, oh, I did this is what you can do, I'll help you out, whatever. But now it's gotten to the point where I've realised, because those people I've tried to help do not actually do anything about it.
Yeah.
I've just given up, and I just say, bro, you're not cut out for us. Like, are you willing to sacrifice every weekend that you have for the next, year?
Yeah. They just care
If
about
the answer's no,
glamour, and that's it. Like, they don't actually have any interest in like branding or like, e-commerce in general or anything like that. It's just like people like, oh, well, he's done that. I went to school with him or something, so I can do it. But they don't actually give a shit about any of the work or want to put in the work.
It's also like it's also kind of insulting, because it's like,
for
if
sure.
he can do it, I can do it. It's like, if he can do it, I can do it. But it's like, bro, you actually are fucking retarded. Like,
you get so many people say to you,
you're
like,
even more fucking retarded.
You
Oh, it's
can't help
easy
some people, yeah.
They'll be like, oh, is it easy then? Because like, yeah, and yes, you can really, but nah, fuck you. That's why, like, when a lot of people have said shit like that to me, I'm just like, nah, fuck you, because so many people have said that, and it's literally them saying like, oh, Nathan's an idiot, fucking JD's an idiot, Toby's an idiot, like, oh, and he made money, then I can make money, because they think you're stupid and shit. So yeah, fuck people like that. All right.
Yeah, and that's why I find it insulting. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm done. You should probably get someone else.
Yeah, but congratulations, Rick, on hitting the big 1 million recently, and quitting your job and everything. And yeah, congratulations, Kat, and cheers for that.
All right, cats. Good night.
See you, Kat. Cheers.
Thank you, Kat.
All right, say thanks to Rick, everyone. All right, let's
rattle off. Great from
we can. This has gone on. I'm quite enjoying this, so we'll do it for maybe another.
There was another guy saying, "Get this cunt off." Jim.
Get this cunt off. I'll get Rick on.
Yeah,
was everyone?
Get Rick off, sticky gamer. Get this cunt off and let me talk. Oh, I like the way this goes.
I think we need to answer some questions to that, because otherwise it's going to go off like that for ages.
Sure.
We'll have maybe a few people up. We'll still go for another like 40 minutes. So like until 10:30 for us. So like, yeah, we'll keep going because this is quite good. Yeah, any questions from people? We'll see with my this is quite hard.
We've got one here, like C for seasonal products. How do you deal with creatives? I'm thinking of doing some heat-related products or something around that. And there isn't much video reviews on TikTok, etc. Any advice on seasonal products in general? So I'm guessing, like, he's also saying if there's like minimal content available for it, but you know that like a time of year is coming around where it's going to start to fucking boom. We've kind of had this with some of the seasonal stores we had, where one of the products, like, there wasn't actually like loads of really good footage on TikTok, like testimonial ones, which we like to use. So we kind of had to make like a load of different angled videos using like AI voiceover, and then just using loads of different B-roll from like different like snippets of TikTok videos or YouTube videos, just like any kind of content we could find. And then using the ChatGPT customer avatar way of like making creatives for loads of different angles and having like a full funnel made. And then like one of those angles, one of the ads just did really well, but it wasn't like we were just whipping one TikTok for that. That was like loads of different bits of footage from different places that we put into like a narrative-based like ad with AI voiceover. So you can do things like that. And like if it's coming around to summer now and you're looking at heat-based products, like if you can find the product, or like if your supplier gives you the product, then you can just look on like TikTok and YouTube, look around, try and like find footage of that product, and then do pretty much what I said about getting like the AI voiceover and just like various bits of footage.
Which store were you talking about? The one of the trending ones? One of the
one of the trending ones. Like, it didn't have as many like testimonial things, so like getting the footage for it was a bit harder. We had to like look around at different other kinds of ones. I remember it was a real fucking struggle.
All right. Let's move on to cheers for that. Let's move on. Will offers get better?
What me on the question?
Huh?
Well, what the fuck is this pic of me from Musto? Are you in the chat, or do you not look at the chat?
Wait, what the fuck? Where did that pic come from? What
That's
has you got
from one of
access
my,
to a webcam?
That's one of my
Mate, it's-
what's it called? Discord vids.
Oh, alright.
And I was looking at some fucking slut, I think, and I was disgusted by it.
Alright. Genuine question. Why is there no girls doing dropshipping?
It's hard.
Yeah, guess. Why do you think? I mean, actually, there is... I've had, like, quite a few girls message me about shit, but, like, it's like they're messaging just trying to get free shit, probably. Like, I don't think there's any girls that join here. Like, yeah, I wonder why. And like, well, I've had some people message me that I know that they're like, oh yeah, what my girlfriend wants to get in on it and shit like that, and like, oh yeah, I'll buy your course. And I'm like, don't even bother, because not to be like really sexist, like just completely honest, but like, yeah, it's fucking hard, and like there's very few guys that even are willing to work that hard. And
you think about it, you think like
very few,
especially women's-based product. Like, they should know fucking loads about the products and know like the different angles and different benefits about these products. So they actually know way more about these products. And they could say, oh, I'm passionate about this, but they're not willing to put in the fucking work and learn about ads and deal with all the fucking failure beforehand, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, there is some girls, but like if it's like 0.1% of guys actually have enough drive in them to ever have any success, then like girls are like 0.001, but there is still some out there. But like, yeah, they have loads of advantages as well. And like, I'm sure they're joining like other fucking discords and stuff. Like, mate, this is probably like a black hat, a grey hat fucking tip, but like, if you wanted to get into like discords and shit for free, mate, just pretend to be a girl and like fucking make an Instagram and just message ecom neeks, and just like, I'm sure they would fucking add you.
So many people are gonna change their names to girls now.
So many people are gonna, yeah, but like, we're not gonna fucking add that, but like, I know that like some other like thirsty cunts would definitely do that. But anyway, although I could do with a girlfriend, so then I might get desperate and I might get baited into it. What about these dropship?
I got one.
Go on.
Oh, sorry. Well, actually,
I think it's good.
Right. I got a question on making product images. Any advice?
What? Sorry. Again. Please.
I've got a question on making product images. Any advice? Basically, just making it as clean as possible, and you want to have like we've done this before, like, you're not using pictures from other brands, because then you'll just get DMCA'd, which a lot of people fucking do, and they think they'll get away with it, but then you don't. Taking things from like AliExpress and then just like making the object or like the product in the image like transparent, and like just putting in like a background that's either like white or like maybe like slightly grey or something, to make it look like it's like from a photo shoot or like a really professional render, and just having like consistent branding of your pictures like across your product page, where it looks like it's from like a photo shoot. There's lifestyle imagery on there as well, because people want to see what the product looks like. They want to see someone using the product, like the benefits of the product. So if you can like just make it look as clean as possible, not look spammy and have a load of text over it, and like it's obviously like a fake tiny picture where it's like edited into their hand or something. So like just making like the object transparent sometimes and just adding in a background like that can make it look really clean and professional. Like, even though it's not your photography, it looks like it's a fucking real brand.
Yeah, and yeah, definitely in what you said as well about like not ripping it from brands. Like, we've never been DMCA'd for like something like that, so but it's because we always just took from like AliExpress, which like anyone can use, because they're normally like, unless they've ripped it from AliExpress like on Ali, but most of the time you can use those ones, and the Amazon ones as well a lot of the time are from Chinese suppliers, so you can use them and like you won't get DMCA'd. And then like eventually, once you've made like say 50k from a product, you can, to be fair, I could probably add like some of the guys we used for photo shoot before, and they're like based in Malaysia, so like, and they still have like all races of models and shit, but like they're way cheaper, because if you try and get a photo shoot and stuff in the US, it's like really expensive for no reason. But yeah, we have a really good one that we can add in here. But yeah, eventually you guys can do that, and it depends, like the photo shoot, the price depends a lot. Like if you have a really simple product, then like it could literally just be like a couple thousand, but we had ours are unbelievably complicated and so many variants and shit, and we had two.
That's why none of you can fucking do it. It's too hard.
Yeah, and it was like it was like one of them was like $7 or $8K, which like, and for that place as well, it's like that was a lot. But yeah, but yeah, it really depends on like it depends if you have like a product that you need models for, you can just put it like down or whatever. All right, let's do some more.
It's $600 for a photo shoot. That's fucking mad. I know some people say about just going on Fiverr and finding like a freelance photographer as well.
If it was
and
just
we
like,
know people that do that, like European women, like from Poland or whatever, they can just like do it for cheap.
Just all European Polish women do that on the side, on the side of their fucking OnlyFans.
And then all men work in Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, Wilsey's got a question. Sorry, we ignored Wilsey before. Gonna shorten my question. Day 1 and 2 add to cart rate was floating around 18%. That's pretty fucking high. But day 3, 4, and 5 onwards, it literally went to 0% add to cart. The exact thing happened on my last few tests as well. Have you ever experienced this?
I would say what was, but you say 18% on the first day and 2 days, but how many actual add to carts was that, and how much were you spending? Yeah. Because like, if you're only spending 100 or 200, like that's not impossible. But like, if you didn't spend a lot of money, then like, obviously, okay, and this is around 25 add to cart. Okay, that is like quite a lot actually. But I was gonna say, like a lot of you, when you, especially when you're like sending shit, and some of you DM stuff to me, this to me, like, and like, oh, can you analyze this test? But like, I'm not like Jesus, and I can't like understand like the metrics completely, because like when you've only spent $100 or $200 of like data, and you have that much data, that's not a big enough sample size to like make decisions on. And it's like that thing I said earlier about Rick and Cheech, the only ones that do no nut, and 50% of them have made $1 million. It's like, because the sample size is only 2 people, so it's like, but you can see from my example like how inaccurate it can be. And that's like, sometimes when you show these tests and you've spent 100 or 200 and you have like these huge like anomalies, that it's like, if you spend way more money, then it kind of irons it out, and like, things get stretched out, and then you don't have these massive anomalies. But like, and I know you guys are going to say like, well, you can't spend money because you're losing money or whatever. Then yeah, you don't. Like, you can only afford to do that when you have close to a break-even product, or you have one that's profitable from the start. Or if you have a lot of budget, if you're like some of the heavy hitters, then like if you test something and it's doing pretty shit, you obviously have way more money that you can afford to burn on something. Like, we've literally lost like 5K, 10K plus. I think on that heated jacket store, I think we were down like 8K.
Because we were like doing it so early, weren't we? We were just gathering the data, but it was doing fucking shit. But then we were like, it's gonna turn around.
It blew up.
We knew that the spike was going up.
But like, please don't copy what I just said there. Like, if you're not super, like, I definitely would not approve for anyone unless you're like King's Chat or whatever, which is only Nuo. Like, I wouldn't spend that much money unless you're really seeing like good metrics back and shit. But like, I would not risk. But it's just a different scale. Like, some of you are starting out and you can only afford to lose like 200 per product, and some people eventually you can afford to lose like 8K, and you actually know what you're doing as well. So like, yeah. But wait, sorry, to actually like try and answer Willsy's more than like 25 add to carts is quite a lot, but only £100 a day. Like, 25 add to carts is that 25 like per day across the first 2 days? So like 12 a day.
Yeah, it'd be like across the 2 days.
Seems pretty weird for it to just go 0 after that. Like,
maybe there's something on the website that stopped working, or like sometimes it can be like weird currency conversion shit where it just looks like retarded, or the currency conversion's not working. I don't know.
As well, stuff like that is like, there's literally no one in the world that could like, and unless it is one of those things and you can check, but like, there's no one in the world that can diagnose why exactly. It's like, you don't, and that's the thing as well, I think a lot of people have problems with. They don't know why a store didn't work, and it really frustrates them. Like, it's always going to be like that. Even when we test stuff now, we don't know exactly why it didn't work. Like, we can give our best guess, but like, there's so many different variables going on, like the product market trend, and like how many other people are testing it, what angles they're running, your landing page, your like this and that, the CPMs on this day, and like the events, like Queen Elizabeth died or something, like literally stuff like that. There's so many variables that like it doesn't matter how fucking good you get, you'll never be able to exactly guess why something didn't work. And like when something's so far away like that and you've spent this money on it, you've hit your stop loss, you need to just be like, okay, you don't know what happened, but like you're never gonna know what happened, so like you just have to move on.
Yeah, you can't get too emotionally attached to the product.
That was burning. Yeah, that was super good. I think that's gonna be like really helpful for a lot of people. But like yeah, what is your pricing strategy when testing? Should it be similar to competition, or should it be instantly doubled? Oh no, I definitely wouldn't instantly double it. I would normally, I wouldn't worry too much. I think this is another good point. Like, I wouldn't worry too much about competition. I see people doing this a lot. Like, you don't really need to care what the competition are doing that much. Like, we rarely kind of look at that. And like pricing stuff, you just price it how you want. Like, I would normally do like minimum 2.5x markup on like new products, and start from there, and then you can kind of work your way up. But like and this is important as well, like the price doubling thing, it's very unlikely you're going to get away with that if you've just made a shit quick testing like store. It's like you find a product, test it at like normal prices, around normal prices, maybe a bit more, get it to work right away, and then once it's kind of break even and kind of working or kind of profitable, that's when you then do all the shit to double the price, because you have to like get new landing pages, new creatives, new like photo shoot, potentially everything to make it look premium, like, or not even photo shoot potentially, you can do it for cheap, but like it takes a lot more work. So yeah, you're not gonna get away with, it's unlikely you're going to get away with testing something at double the price right at the start.
It depends on if like the competitors for the product are selling it for like a price that's way higher than what the product sells for on Amazon, then you don't really have to like focus on what the other brands are selling it for as much. Because like if people are seeing this product and they want to choose the cheaper option, there's no point in you just cutting your price by like $5 compared to your competitors. But then on Amazon, it's like fucking $10, or it's like the same price, or it's way cheaper or whatever. Because like people are just going to choose Amazon because it's got like the way like more trustability, and you get like way faster shipping and stuff. So like a lot, there's not much point like really looking at like other brands around you and like pricing it like, oh, I can like undercut them a little bit, and then maybe I'll steal their competition. Because like those people that are looking for those kind of deals, they're just going to filter down to Amazon anyway.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's the thing. You're never going to be able to compete with people like Amazon as well, because they're buying shit wholesale. Like, so yeah, don't worry. Like we've sold products for like $80 plus that are like $10 on Amazon. So yeah,
and you can do that from testing sometimes. Like if your product on Amazon is like ridiculously cheap, but then like you're seeing everyone else is selling it for like $50-$60, then you can like put it around that kind of price. And like even just from like testing, you can kind of, you don't need like mad landing page shit like done for like at that stage. Like if everyone else is selling it for way more than Amazon as well, like sometimes some products are just like really cheap on Amazon, like, but then there are other ones that are similar price on Amazon compared to like competitor brand.
Yeah, I think this call is unreal actually. I think we should probably do this more, because I feel like this is why everyone was asking for it. But like, because we've never really been in Discords and stuff before, I didn't really know how like other people do it and shit. But then like, okay, I see why people are asking for it, because I think we're actually like can cover a lot of things, and like it's pretty key. We'll do it more. But I hope all you cunts are fucking listening to this. There's like people spamming the chat like while we're giving really detailed answers.
Some are fucking
at what spend should you start the DCT campaign when scaling from 200 a day to where it's worth to even spend 10 to 20% just to put it up? Oh, okay, I think I see what you mean. Like, yeah, I wouldn't consider the DCT campaign until you're spending probably at least a few thousand a day, and or like, potentially not, like maybe at least 1,000 a day or something. But okay, not even that. Okay, the budget doesn't even really matter. Like, it's more about the if you can't even spend 1,000 a day, I would just stop using the Advantage Plus or just run the testing campaign alongside, because you're using it for testing, and then like it's not so much about the budget, it's more about like how many creatives are you testing. Because like if you're testing something and it's doing all right, it's like break even at like $500 spend a day, so it's just doing kind of shit, you're doing like $1,000 a day, break even, basically. And you want to test loads of new creatives, and say you get like 10 new creatives and you try and put them all in the Advantage Plus that already had like 15 creatives, you might like, it might be fine, but you're not spending enough money. So like quite likely some of the creatives will never get any spend, and they'll never get tested fairly, and like they'll literally spend like a couple dollars over like a month. And it's kind of like, normally you let, like, this is one of the very few things that I think you still have to take control back from Facebook. Like, you know how I teach everything is just like super broad, just let Facebook do everything. I think this is the one thing, one of the only things that you still need to like take control of, is like, you kind of need Facebook, you kind of need to force Facebook to spend something on some creatives when you're running a lot of creatives, because I think like that's the one issue that it has, and that's just what the DCT is for. So that's how you need to see it. Like, you're using the DCT to force spend to new creatives, because otherwise they might not spend. You could add all 10 of those creatives to the Advantage Plus and they all test properly, and then like happy days, and then that's fine. And like potentially for some people as well, and like whenever we've done it, actually once, I would say like once out of like 7 times I've done like the normally the Advantage Plus does better, and then the scaling campaign, and then like the DCT is spending like 20% or something. But like I have had on one store, it was the case study store, so it wasn't even doing that well anyway, but like on that store, like the DCT, the Advantage Plus. The Advantage Plus like never did well for some reason.
Yeah, the
like,
DCT testing one was like doing better, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was kind of weird, because I remember like when on all the other stores, like I used to just do the DCT thing, and I think you can only do the DCT campaign and still get unreal results, by the way. But like, just from my experience, when I tested it on the main stores and stuff in Q4, like it was the Advantage Plus campaign, I launched it and it did get like better, like the results probably got like 20% better. But like I can't guarantee that for everyone. Like, obviously you can test it and it might be different for you, but like you don't absolutely have to have the Advantage Plus campaign. It just depends. So like if you're starting off with like 15 different creatives, then yeah, I'm kind of tempted in a way to like, because I think it overcomplicates it for people and they get confused. Like, I'm kind of tempted in a way to stop telling people to make the Advantage Plus at the start, like, and just to straight away go for the DCT and just say that you should be testing at least 15 creatives, because like I think this is kind of the thing. It's like, not to be like a cunt, but like you kind of have to like dumb things down for like people to understand at the start, which is fine, because it was the same as like when we've been explained stuff. But like, yeah, sorry, not to be a cunt, but it's been quite a while now since we were like inexperienced, or like before we'd been making money or something. So it's like we kind of forget exactly what it's like to be in that situation where like you're testing a product. I kind of remember where like you're testing a product and you're like shitting yourself because you're like, fuck, I've lost like 200 quid, and that's huge to you. Like we had that, and we had that really bad. And obviously I had that really bad because I was like that 25k 30k in debt, but like that was quite a long time ago now, so I don't completely remember the feeling. So it's like, yeah. And anyway, okay, what I was basically saying is like, whatever, yeah, I'll look at that tomorrow, and like maybe I'll think about just like removing that and just saying just test with the DCT, and then potentially do an Advantage Plus afterwards. You can test it. If the Advantage Plus does well, then keep it. If not, turn it off. You don't necessarily need it. Do you think there will ever be a do you think there will ever be a Suits meetup? Yeah, I reckon.
4th of July, baby.
Oh wait, did that Villa book in the end or not?
Nah, the fucking bitch was like, the owners will get back in contact with you
and they still have
in the week about it. But we might still get it, but I don't know why they're giving us the fucking...
We should maybe ask. Yeah. we've got insane villa in LA on the 4th of July and like those few days. So potentially
we were meant to keep it a secret from Alfie Cat. He might be listening.
No, he knows, but he's not supposed to see what it looks like.
Oh, we didn't even describe
we're talking shit, but yeah, will there be a suits meetup one day? Like, I'm gonna say this, like, I think that like masterminds and shit like that are really gay. Like, if we ever do something, like, we probably could, but like, we were never gonna like charge money for it or anything like that and make like a gay networking event. Like, potentially we could like rent like a massive villa or some shit in like Phuket or somewhere in Thailand or just somewhere and just do like a meetup and just have like random people come. But obviously there'd be loads of people that want to, I'd probably just say that like whatever the Airbnb costs, if it's like fucking, we'd have to get an insane one. If it was like 5k a night or something and there's just like 10 people there and you just split it between you, or like we could even get like a fucking 10k a night one and be like, I
was thinking that.
some shit. Yeah, but we need to think, but so it's going to be people that can buy, like, share the expense of,
and
of the
they
villa,
can
basically.
get to wherever it is, because we got fucking international people in it.
Oh yeah, we need to go to Pakistan because it's the only
yeah, we all
can go to
Pakistan.
Yeah, it will basically, yeah, if you could afford a ticket. But no, actually no, but I don't want people to like that don't have money to pay for the Airbnb and then go there and be like, I paid all my money to come.
You have to show us your bank statement and your net worth before you fucking book it.
Okay, we can maybe say it's reserved for like people that have done like 7 figures or something, but maybe we'll do one maybe later this year. But yeah, we'll just like, but yeah, we're definitely not going to charge like mastermind. It will literally just be like, we're just fucking mates and you're just paying for your part of the Airbnb, and then we just.
And we're not going to do fucking weird, cringe presentations to everyone because that shit's just fucking hideous.
Yeah, we're just going to.
We can all just sit around and play FIFA or some shit.
Private jet to Thailand is 150k. Who wants to share that? Yeah, to be fair, like, that's kind of so gay there when there's like a load of guys like splitting shit. Oh yeah, who gives a fuck? We could do like, yeah, if we do one eventually, we'll make a fucking Keeg video out of it and we'll fly some fucking insane private jet into Koh Samui or some shit and fucking, not to blow it up, but to land safely and then go to an Airbnb and make a Keeg vid. But yeah.
All right, enough of that, mate. Whatever.
Yeah, sorry. We'll go on for another 30 minutes, lads.
Yeah, it's getting fucking late over it. Do you guys make creatives depending on the product? Like always with a script or with testimonial type creatives as well? I mean, this kind of just depends on what footage is available for it. Like, we would want to, like for beginners, mainly you'd want to try and find ones that have like a lot of testimonial, viral TikTok like kind of videos that do well, because like we've said before, they've already shown to do really well on TikTok. So then putting them on Facebook, you have a way higher likelihood that it's going to perform well because there's so much engagement and people love it already. So like prioritizing those top of funnel ones. But then also you want to have some kind of like scripted ones that you can do with like the AI again, which are like comparison ads or talking about certain angles. They can be like at different points of the like awareness stages for the product. So like you want to have a real mix of it, but like mainly focusing on the top of funnel ones that are like mainly going to be kind of like testimonial ads. So you want to have a mix really. But if you don't have testimonials available, like we said earlier, then you can just like clip up little bits of footage that's available and you can still make scripts out of it. And like, you can just follow the guide that I did in the creators video. Not sure which one it was, I can't remember now, but yeah, just that shit, mate.
Oh,
you have a
Nah, yeah, I could do with one, but I just got some water. Shit, what are we doing? How are we doing this? All right.
Right, but whenever I look at it again in the chat, I'm 80 messages behind.
Yeah, so just fuck them. They need to stop talking while we're talking, and they should know
I'm
that
just
we're
trying
not...
to find the fucking questions.
Oh, but to be fair, they have to try and time it. They're like, fuck, we have to try and guess when he's going to stop talking, but they keep rambling on. The old fucking hags. Alright, I'm going to be once Toby Chicken and Wolf say goodnight to me. Alright, I'm going to be once. Do you mean you're going to say it? Oh, okay. Good night, Rick.
What?
Is that what you say?
Yeah, I'm not even at that bit. I'm trying.
All right, no. Yeah, whatever. Fuck off, Rick. Nah, cheers, mate, and that and all that. All right, anyway, let's actually. You don't have to just scroll down to the bottom and see like the more recent ones. If you're split testing different angles for a product, are you supposed to make different websites for the product?
You can have different landing pages for them, but that's a bit more advanced and costs a lot more fucking money. So you kind of want to just have, if you're like starting out, you want to have like a generalized landing page, which kind of like hits all the different pain points and like angles that you're targeting. So like you're just listing like all of the different angles. Whereas if you have a bit more money available, then you can like start to make different listicles or different pages like for those specific angles. But at the start, when you have like a lower budget, you can still test out all these creative angles, but like target it towards one page that's just like a general one.
He's asking different website, but I don't know, but like, nah, I don't know if that's what you mean, but like it's literally on the same Shopify store. I'd literally just duplicate the product page and just make another product and just like, but hide it from your homepage. And like, if some people search it and find it, then it doesn't matter. Like, you don't need to care.
He said that answered it, thanks.
Oh, right, okay, whatever.
What are the key aspects on a product page that make it seem premium? Isn't this what you made a vid on earlier on YouTube?
Yeah, I kind of answered it. Didn't I just kind of answer this? Oh no, in that YouTube video I don't answer like super in depth, but didn't I just kind of... Okay, yeah, we can do some of these. So like some of the things that make... What are the key aspects on a product page that make it seem more premium? So...
the imagery is a fucking huge thing.
Yeah.
And like the pictures you use.
Images definitely huge, yeah. So basically everything Toby was saying earlier about like getting the good product quality images, I think that's a huge factor if a product test works or not. Like just make sure you have really clean, good looking images, because like that's kind of how you, if you think about yourself, how do you separate, if you go on Amazon, you know, you look at those listings that are like, it has all those badges on it, like fire resistant, like the shit that's made in China and shit. I hate it. Those graphics, it's like you straight away assume it's from China and it's like cheap and shit. But if something looks like it's got like a great beautiful photo shoot, it looks like it's a real brand and stuff. So you always want to come across like you're a real like established brand, and like, because you don't realize, but like all of these people buying from you, they're not buying from you, but like you're essentially tricking everyone somewhat. No one buys from a drop shipping store on purpose. Like everyone just, you have to trick people. I mean, it's not that immoral. It's not immoral because it's like you're still shipping them the stuff, and you should still be shipping them like good products. But like you have to convince them like it's
these
a real
products
store.
Are from China and we don't hold any of this stock. But you're not going to say any of that stuff.
Yeah,
you're trying to make your brand seem as credible.
We're
as
just a middleman that like you're literally just you would get a 0% conversion rate. So basically, you need to have a good photos basically. So you need to do a photo shoot or do what Toby was saying, like edit the pictures. But that's super important. And then I think I said in a video recently somewhere, I'm pretty sure, about like the comparing to Amazon thing. I'm pretty sure I said that. I can't remember where on like the YouTube or one of the Discord videos. But basically, you should have like, because there's going to be a thing called Amazon Bleed, which is like, which I named myself, by the way, and it's like, yeah, and then pattern, and then so basically, when people come to your store, if you run loads of ads for the massage gun, like spend $1 million in a month, all of the listings on Amazon are going to get a load of purchases, because you're basically running ads, and then people are seeing a product and being like, oh, that looks cool, and they'll go and look on Amazon to see if it's there, because they know that they can get things cheaper and faster on Amazon. So it's like Amazon Bleed. So literally you're running ads and giving people on Amazon loads of money, like which is pretty mad. Like if we looked at like some of the analytics of like the products we sell on our store in like certain Q4, like mate, we would have made those Amazon sellers so much money. But
we literally shifted the market on some of them. Like the trends were like really low at one point.
Oh yeah,
it brought it up.
Yeah, you can literally make a trend with creatives and stuff. I mean, that's literally what like viral TikToks are. That's how trends are started. But what was I going to say? Like, other things that, so sorry, to like, you want to have like a picture or a video or something of your product and get a really shit one from Amazon somehow, either a review picture or just like a shitty, like the worst looking like Amazon thumbnail of the product, like somewhere where it looks shit, even though it's probably exactly the same product you're selling as the Amazon seller, but like compare the two of them and say like us versus Amazon, and just be like, and then maybe have a few bullet points like it's just awful, like theirs is really shit quality. Okay, yours might be more expensive, but it's the more premium one. It's going to last you a long time. It feels better. It's more snuggly if it's some fucking leggings or some shit like we did. Yeah, so that's that. Oh yeah, what else can you add that makes it seem more like premium and shit?
Sometimes you can also do it where you like justify the price of it. So even if it's like a premium product, you can like compare it to like another solution. So like maybe if it's, say it's like a medical product or like a health product, you can say something like, would you rather spend like thousands on all these different pills and supplements and doctor checkups, or do you just want really fast and easy for a one-time payment of like $50-$60 to have all of your problems taken away with this one product? Like making it seem really convenient for them and justifying the price for it. Because like, even though people could maybe get like painkillers for it or something that are going to be like just cheap from the pharmacy, people don't want a quick fix. They want something that's going to be like giving them a lot of value, long lasting, and that they're going to get like the best value for their money for. So like, a lot of the time you can just justify the price by comparing it to like other solutions or other ways of dealing with the problem like that. And we found that does really well.
Yeah, that's good. Cheers. Alright. Bit of a newbie.
But yeah, the imagery is the key thing. Like you'd think, oh, I need to be the best copywriter in the world. Like people, when they're looking through your website, like you guys probably do it as well, you're just flicking through sometimes, looking at cool videos and cool images that are like showing easily how do I get from point A to point B, and like comparison pictures of different like quality of product. Before and afters are really good as well, like showing really obviously what the product's going to do for you. Like the visuals are the main thing, and like even if you have to like film some content yourself with the product, or try and find videos that are like high quality of it, because I think videos on your product page are good because it just makes it seem more engaging, and people want to see people using it. Like, well, they've probably already seen it on your ads anyway, but it doesn't hurt to like include it on your landing page as well.
Like more of like a demonstration video potentially than like a video that's just like a creative. Yeah. All right, let's try and rattle off a few more. Let's do it. Try and do it faster.
How old are you guys? 24, mate.
23. Is there an advantage of getting a US bank account and company regarding payment methods on Shopify compared to EU company? No, I don't think so. Like, maybe not with like normal Shopify payments and stuff, but like the reason that we do it is because like we're like, if you don't live in America, then it's just like the best place to like register in terms of like tax, and just like just you can read up about it. Like there's just loads of benefits of it, and like I literally think any nationality from anywhere, even if you're from Pakistan, I'm pretty sure you can open like businesses in Wyoming or something. But like in terms of banks and getting a US bank account, US banks, yeah, maybe because you can get like air wallets and stuff like that. Like that was something that we had to like really prepare for last year, because I remember before Q4 we were like, I remember like we were good about this. We were like, okay, we need to do this shit. We could make so much fucking money here, but like right now, if all the cards we have, we were using Toby's old Amex card, and like we kept having issues with it, and then they kept giving us fucking like, when we started scaling up and we were spending only like a few K a day, and there was like a 20K balance on the Amex, and they kept like holding it and restricting shit. And then we were like, all of our cards, and then we were using our like personal debit cards and shit, which was like really messy and like fucking up the accounting and like really dodgy. Like you're not supposed to do that, and like the banks really don't like it. So we were like can we just find a fucking bank that lets us spend our, because at that point we had cash flow as well, where like we had bankroll, so we already had money in the bank, so it's not like we needed to borrow money. We were just like, how fucking hard is it to find a bank that just lets you spend your money? Because even these,
so many had like caps on how much you could spend a day.
yeah, like that bank Mercury that I hear people talk about. I don't know what it's like now, but I remember when I was looking at it, I was like, I don't know what the limit was, but it was limiting us to like 5k a day was the max limit you could put on a card. And I was thinking that like we were going to have to make loads of cards, and it was just like bullshit, because at that time, what was the most we ever spent in a day? There's been loads of days we spent more than like 50k like pounds, which is insane.
Yeah,
like yeah, which is fucking crazy for you guys like listening to that. That feels kind of like normal to us, but like, yeah, we've literally spent like hundreds of thousands on a weekend, like on ads and stuff like that. Like the cash flow gets insane eventually. But yeah, anyway, to answer the question, like we just wanted like Air Wallets and stuff like that, because Air Wallets is like, they kind of have like some shitty transaction fees. It's not too bad, but like, and I don't think like the user interface and shit is like the best and stuff like that, but like overall it's just pretty solid. We've never had any problems with them. I think you kind of get an account manager for anyone, so you just have someone easy to speak to, and also just like you get unlimited card spend, and that was like it's just that thing alone that's just,
and you
like,
can make loads of different virtual cards as like backups and shit.
So it's better.
And you can like name the cards as well from like different platforms you're using. Like some of them can just be like Facebook cards, some can be used with Google. Like you can organize shit like pretty easily on it.
Yeah, and that's something that you need to think about in advance, because like if we didn't do that, we would have been fucked, and we would have been capped. Like there were literally points when like we couldn't skip, like I think I said this in another video, we could have made so much more money than we did make last Q4. Like we would have had insane days, like way over 200k, if like from the start we had the cash flow to scale. Like this Q4 is going to be fucking insane. Like I don't know, we are going to do some like scary big days like this Q4, because now we have all the cash flow and like the means to do it. And
that's
like
why the preparation is so key for it.
Yeah,
it's so key. And like even if you think, oh, we're in the low season now, like getting yourself in a position ready for Q4 is so important.
Yeah, so get like Air Wallets, or you don't necessarily have to get that, but if there's another alternative you want to get that for some reason, then like do that. But you need to, even if you're not spending a lot of money right now, like make sure that you have a card that's capable of spending a lot of money, because it's the most painful thing. You think it's painful not making money, but like you spend all this time losing money, and then you start making money and you're sat on like a fucking 50% net margin, 45% net margin. You're making like thousands of dollars a day, and you're like, if I had more money right now, I could be making 10k a day, like 20k a day, like profit. And you're like, but I literally can't because I don't have enough money. And then you have to start asking your family to borrow money. And like, even if you've got family members that are going to give you money, like they're going to be so scared, and they're going to think you're being scammed or something weird. Like you might be able to get 1 or 2k or something, but then what's that going to do? Like, so just make sure that you're like really prepared. Like Amex is fine for a while, but like, and maybe some people in here use it fine, but like for us it was just fucking annoying, and like we just don't need it anymore basically. But yeah, we keep answering everything in like a really long
we've got Jim has been trying to join the whole time, I think, and he's been like requesting to speak for ages. Could we let him in for
my
a
voice
second?
was fucked up, now it's good. Have some silent ones as well. What? All right. What, Jim? What do you want to talk about?
Invite to speak.
Need a tax evasion video.
You guys are sex men, yo. An honor to speak here, dude.
Thank you, Jim. Tell us about yourself,
Crazy.
Jim. You just joined recently, didn't you?
Yes, I joined recently. I hit you up on IG, bro.
Oh, did you?
Can I put my cam on? Yeah.
Oh, he's put his cam on.
Jim! Sorry, we're way too nervous to put on. Yeah.
He's smoking a fucking...
Is that Jay Waller? Wait, where are you from?
Huh?
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany, dude.
German Jay Waller in the chat.
Yeah.
And you've got a pint as well.
Jay Waller, bro. Pine? What
Bro,
is pine?
he's been setting up the fucking background the whole time to try and what's that in the background? You got a fucking watch.
He's got props and we've been fucking not letting him do it.
He's gonna do a fucking sales call on us. But yeah, go on.
Sales call. I'm Michael Bernstein 2.0, guys. Ecom King, AC Hampton, Everything Mix.
So
Nah, I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
oh,
This
really?
is my private sexman setup, dude.
Oh, fair play, fair play. So tell us about your story, Jim. So yeah, you joined recently, and how much revenue have you done now?
6-7 million around.
Yeah.
So
Fair play.
In dropshipping.
it's okay. Not dropshipping, not dropshipping. I'm new to dropshipping actually.
Oh,
I first started when I was 17. Like, I had my first organic brand with my partner. We did like 1 million organic with 80% margin, so it was crazy.
organic.
Then my business partner, organic, only organic. Yeah, it was branded. We packaged like 1.5K packages a day, like monkeys till 7 a.m.
How did you maintain such high scale with just with
Do you have to
organic?
constantly have new viral creatives, or was it one that was just videos?
We streamed live on TikTok like these Chinese people do it, and then I employed like half of the girls of my class I had employed, so they were like, "Hey guys, you want to buy the product? Oh, it tastes so good." Yeah,
That's
and then
crazy.
I printed every live stream like 2K, and then we had like 20K days with organic and huge margins. That was nice.
Can you it sounds like you're moving away from it. Are you moving away from like organic because like it takes so much effort for like little reward in the end, kind of? Or why are you moving?
It's
Why are you
huge
moving
reward.
to paid? Are you still running that store now?
No. It was a few years ago. It was smoking products actually. So a niche fundamental ban come into Germany and whole Europe. So it was like a super niche at the right time, at the right place. So we banked out of it. We made B2B, went on Amazon. Then my business partner scammed me. He stole my credit cards and the credit card of my mom as well.
Damn.
So I was 200K in debt.
200K in debt.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That was top, bro. Yeah, then I did Amazon FBA on the side. There were like 3 million as well.
In Germany or everywhere?
Yeah, Europe. It was mostly Germany, the DACH room. And then I was always looking at these dropshippers. I told them, I want to do ads, but we were scared because when you do ads, you have to spend, and I didn't know nothing about it. So I did organic dropshipping with some 1,000 bucks high ticket products, made a couple 6 figures with it, and then I had another partnership with my brother. I don't talk to him anymore.
He
then I left
scam you
this
as well?
office, and I was like, fuck this, fuck my whole family, dude. I'm gonna go into dropshipping and learn the ads. And now the last like 5-6 months, I burned a lot of money to learn the skills. And even with our new store, we were burning money at the beginning. And I was like, holy fuck, dude. I know everything. I made a couple of millions. I know how CRO works, setting up the stores and all this bullshit, but I didn't want to film all the organic content anymore. So I was looking on YouTube, and I was digging. And then I found you. So I was looking and said,
Yeah, boy.
yo, these bitches, they talk about my current situation. What the fuck, dude?
In the chat? But wait, what was I going to say? Wait, so do you have like a store running now that's printing or not?
Yeah, we are doing like 20K a day right now consistently.
Oh, nice. So I think this is actually good because like there's people in here like heavy hitters that I think like ran up stores like early on, like made like 1 million or whatever. You think that like you know everything, and then because it was the same with us, like we did over 7 figures and we thought we knew everything, like doing like 1 million, 2 million, and then you start like losing everything. Like maybe if you talk about like how does that how do you stick through that, like that mindset of like you think you're the shit and then you realize that you don't know shit again, and then you have to go through and learn everything. Like, how was that for you?
Yeah, sometimes if people partner up, I even had this by myself, you stop thinking. Even when you start making the first cash, you start to get lazy, and that's the biggest mistake you can do.
Yeah.
So when you do the first 10, 20K, you know it, you have to put in more work to actually go to 100K a day.
Yeah.
Get your fucking ass up. Don't be scared to employ people. Spend more money on ads, and just get the fucking revenue up and start creating systems. Because most people in here, I think they treat it like a hobby, but it's actually a business. Dropshipping is just the fulfillment method people do.
For sure, yeah. People like they make a bit of money from it, and then they just take all the money out and like it's not even like you have to invest all the money back in. Yeah, just invest like a little bit back in and hire a team and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and
they clearly don't care about like their brand or the potential brand that much if they're willing to just take the money out instantly. Like they can make so much more if there's just a bit of patience.
Yeah.
Like reinvesting into the brand, growing the team, getting better.
But I would say honestly, like, because that was a similar situation to us, like what you happen, like you make money and then you lose all of it or lose a lot of it. It's like that's like just a sign that like you were about to get comfortable, you were about to get complacent. It's like, nah, fuck you, and like the greater powers like take it, like the ecom god, ecom king, he takes it away from you, and then like you're like, oh fuck. So you're reminded that you're not immortal ecom king yet. So it kind of like reminds you and like grounds you and shit.
100%, dude. I want to learn from you. I told you I was scared to do ads, and then I was seeing the videos from your first stores, making actually losses at the beginning. But I was in the bubble. I was searching on Reddit. Everyone said, "Oh, Facebook, it's so inconsistent. It doesn't work. You have to do this cost caps." And I was looking at you, and I was in the same situation with my store, earning 300, 500 bucks a day. But I was too impatient. I want to get the quick money. And then I said, fuck it, we let the campaigns run. We let it run because we know these campaigns are actually good. Because at some point, you know what is good and what's bullshit. And I started after like watching your videos and all this bullshit, because I always say I know everything and I know nothing. But when there's something to learn, you actually put in the work and learn the skills. Because there are so many dumb kids out there printing, and you have to get the stage of your ego to know you're better than them.
For sure,
like you said, competition, you only need a small piece of the cake, and that's important. Yeah. Because there is no competition, that's healthy. The market is $1 billion big. And yeah, then I started to grow balls, be patient, put in the money, and somehow the campaigns learned. I learned how to use Facebook. Just simple CBOs, DCTs, put it in the Advantage Plus campaigns, and we started printing. Bump up the budget with confidence, and now it's working like butter.
Yeah, there you go. And I think, yeah, congrats, Kat. But like on that as well, I think a lot of people turn off their stores way too early. And I think I was going to talk about this earlier, but like, I started talking about something else. Like, if you have a store that's like not super seasonal and it can be run year round, like if it's starting to do shit, just run it on really low scale and like don't give up on it, because like the store, our biggest ever store that made us the most money, we so nearly turned off. That was the store that me and Tony had to get
500 revenue a day, and we only had Google ads on for like a little bit.
Yeah. There was literally months in the summer where I think it maybe did like 15K, and then like 4 or 5 months later, it's doing like like almost $2 million a month. So like, but like, do be careful. Like, don't just run random shit and just let it fucking burn all your money. But like, yeah, just a lot of you, if your product isn't super seasonal, then just like keep it around and just keep it on low spend, and then just like run it back up again.
Fall time comes around, then it could just go fucking mad.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Jim. That was great for sharing your story.
Thank you, Jim. And well done.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Congrats,
Appreciate it. 6 figures a day soon, guys. And then we get the hookers to the villa, yeah?
yeah. Jim's bringing the hookers. All right. Cheers, Jim. All right, should we do, we're almost at the time, let's do 2 more questions.
All right.
Let's get some new ones here.
There's a lot of messages in there.
Bit of a newbie question, but I've been using the same page and website to test products, just swapping products out. Is that okay, or should I be creating a new website at least? Wait, I need to read that again. Bit of a newbie question, but I've been running the same page and same website to test products, just swapping products out. Is that okay, or should I be creating a new one? Does he mean like a template, or?
Yeah, like he's just using the same store and I guess like changing like the domain, and then just like changing the page around, like keeping the same template, and like changing it, I guess the colors and branding and shit for the different product.
I guess it's fine if like you're changing the pixel and shit. I don't know. We've never done that. We always just make new stores, like, because I don't know. I guess you want like fresh data, but it probably doesn't matter that much. Like, and I see a lot of people asking, is it new pixel for each store? Like, I would say yes, because it's not hard to
Well,
do.
we've always done that, haven't we?
Yeah, but but to be honest, it's not like if you're doing product tests and you're spending like hardly anything, and it's not like your pixel just gets fucked like from the start, and your pixel knows when you're running different products and stuff anyway. So it's not like it always thinks, because that's how like brands like Gymshark and stuff, they run like 1,000 different products at the same time. But I guess short answer though is just, yeah, might as well swap pixel. But actual store, I guess you could keep it the same. It doesn't really matter, like up to you. All
And
right.
we got, was that mainly due to the seasonality, or was it you leveling up your creatives? That's for like the store that was like dying and was like nearly dead and then went mad. That didn't start taking off like because of the seasonality. Like that was like the evergreen product that's like all year.
It was a perfect storm of like shit that was going on, because like, yeah, just before things like the seasonality really went up, we did get it to start. Like, you are controlled quite a lot by the seasonality when you're drop shipping, because when you're drop shipping, you can only really take like the lowest hanging fruit. Like, you're not a brand and you don't have access to all that other shit. So it's kind of like, it's very hard to do really high consistent numbers with dropshipping when you don't have LTV and you're relying purely on like Facebook and buy intent. I think that's quite important for people to understand. But like, yeah, when things started doing really well for us, like, or no, basically like you can max things out. Like, we got things to start doing a lot better, and then like a couple months later, then it was Q4, and then it was like, so it was pretty close timing. But yeah, so you can still do shit in like the season, but like in like the kind of off season, like now obviously
we did build out like a whole creative funnel like on like so many different angles, and like,
and we did the price double, and we did all the creatives, yeah, different. We got the photo shoot changed, like we changed so much stuff at that time. Like,
photo shoot is a big deal because it just makes it look so much more branded and professional. So photo shoots are worthwhile, definitely.
Yeah. All right, go on. Let's do one more.
In one of the videos, Toby said not to rip. No, you can rip. I don't remember saying that. I think
probably not rip from like another brand. You can.
Yeah, not from like other brands, or like just like taking it from an influencer, like someone who's just like uploaded a random viral organic video, not from other brands doing it, because then they'll like suss it out quickly. But like, you won't get fucking banned on Facebook. You might get people like complain to you and be like, take this down, this isn't your content. And at that point, you just take it down. It's not like a big deal.
Yeah. Should I get a Spanish Amex if I'm not going to pay tax in Spain? I don't think that makes any difference. Like, I mean, I'll check that. But like, I don't know about in Spain, but yeah, I don't think that makes any difference. But like, with the Amex, it's more like the Amex will just want to ban you eventually, because like if you don't live in Spain, or they're just like, well, what are you spending this on? And when you're drop shipping, they don't really like drop shipping, so you'll probably get banned eventually. But yeah, you can probably get away with it like in the meantime. See you.
Do you enable local currency, or are you still going?
Oh no, I was just saying cheers, Jim. Go on.
Oh, sure. Do you enable local currencies on checkout? Yes, we do on checkout, just to make it easier for them.
Yeah, let's try and just rattle off, because I feel like we've done loads of in-depth ones. Let's do some easy ones. Do you recommend beginners run up seasonal stores even with no experience? I would say the seasonal stores are easier to make work than the brand stores. But it's kind of up to you, and it depends on what you find. If you find stuff that's really seasonal and looks good, then just do that. I wouldn't just like go, I'm only aiming for this, because when you're doing product research, you're going to see both anyway. So just go with whatever you get. Like, ideally though, I would say the long-term branded stores, like, they're going to be the ones that make you the most money and fucking retire you and shit, and you can turn into a real brand and sell for millions. You can make hundreds of thousands, or potentially even like low seven-figure profit with like seasonal products. So I mean, you can make tons of money from both, but like overall, the really big money is like the brand stuff.
Yeah, exactly. How do you do a photo shoot? Like, do you pay people to do it? Yeah, you wouldn't do it by yourself. Just like Google, have a look around, try and find agencies.
I kind of explained that earlier as well, and I said we put a referral for
the people we've used before. Guys. Exactly. But yeah, you wouldn't do that yourself. You'd get professionally done.
If a competitor's been running an ad for a month, can I just copy it but edit it slightly? Is that the same validation as a viral TikTok? I wouldn't really do that because that's when you're going to get DMCA'd and shit. Like, that's when you start ripping from other people's brand, especially if it's their if it's a TikTok, then yes, potentially. Like, if they've just ripped content from someone else, but they might.
If it's just stock footage, because sometimes brands do that. Like some VSL ones, they only use like stock footage really, and it still like works well for them. And like that's clearly not their footage, so you could just like reword it. I think you might use that same footage, but maybe in like different order.
You can probably still get DMCA'd for that, and like Facebook's probably not going to look into it that deeply. So like, if someone DMCA's you a lot of the time, the shit's just going to get taken down. I don't think we've ever been DMCA'd on Facebook.
We've never had anything for Facebook. Yeah, nothing like that.
Yeah. A few more quick ones. We'll go for the next 3 minutes.
How many products did you test before having your big one that was successful? I think literally I went through probably like 50. Like, I think it was 50 or 60. I don't know why I have that in my head, but it was a fucking lot. But that was just because I was fucking stupid. We weren't in Discords learning from people for ages. So it was just like burnt through so much cash. And we just do it on like a general store basically back then and just like change it around all the time. But like everything was fucking shit. So you should not take that many products anymore.
I think for me, maybe like 30 or something, and I'm probably like product number 15 was like that like half winner that then like made me lose all the money, but I did make some money from it. If you want to test a new product of the same niche on the same store, do I make a new DCT on the same account? Do I have to? I would say you don't really need to change the pixel, but make a new DCT. Yeah. Thank you, bro nerd. As a beginner, do you recommend only testing with DCTs too? I would say yes now, to be honest, but like make sure you're testing at least like 15 creatives when you launch. When should you give up on a product in the beginning of a test phase? This is like, I've answered this in the videos, like the stop loss. Like think about your stop loss. If you've lost over $200 or whatever your stop loss is, then you should stop running it. If my campaign keeps to be break even, how long should I keep running it? Well, like you kind of, if it's really break even and you're going on like the profit and loss and you're actually sure that you're basically not losing any money, then like you don't really have any reason to turn it off, because that's actually kind of like a good position, because like if you're at break even, it's very good because it means you basically get to test unlimited things without losing money. So it's like, that's the perfect position. Okay, you're not making money, but you're not losing money, and you're like, that's perfect. So you get to gather loads of data, makes your pixel better. You get to test loads of offers, loads of landing pages, creatives, shit like that.
My stomach is fucking rumbling now. I don't know why.
All right, we'll do one more for the 39 minutes.
Can you do a live product research or creatives video? I mean, they're shown in the fucking video tutorials already, doing stuff like that, and like listing out the criteria we look for and like the way we edit them. Like all that content's already available.
Yeah, I don't think there's any point in that, and it would just be really boring probably, because like there's literally potential we go on PP and just find nothing. Like that happens sometimes. It's not like we're gonna go on there and find something. Like it could be unbelievably boring. I don't know, maybe actually, like, maybe we should do that, because we could go through and just see a random product and just maybe, like, I don't know, we could give it a go, and if we find something, then we could give some ideas.
It's already kind of shown already in the videos, though.
Alright, fuck them.
It's like process. So you would literally just be copying it over again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck.
Basically, mate, fuck off.
But all right, guys, yeah, thank you everyone for listening, and it's an honor to have all of you here. I hope this was good. I thought this was really good, at least from our side. Like, and I think we should probably do these more often, because I think, but like, we are like, I can't explain. Like, we are extremely fucking busy right now. Like, it's fucking
non-stop right now.
Yeah. But like, because we're still working on like all these new brands, and like we're working on some crazy things, but yeah, we'll do these. Maybe we could probably do at least one a month, or we'll kind of do when we can. But yeah, I've also recorded this, so I'll post this in probably that Q&A's bit.
For the last second.
Oh god.
Hey,
You alright?
fucking offense. Yeah, alright.
Alright, yes, I'll post this in... Nah, I'm really fucking nervous, and I'm not on my phone. Alright, yeah, but thanks guys, I'll post this in the Q&A thing, but yeah, thank you, and catch all you cats later. Bye-bye.
Alright, see you later, cats. Thanks for joining.
Mwah.